Hello everyone. Good morning, Benji. How's it going? For more upside, I like how NQ respected London low. I think a good confirmation would be price above 700, 780. Good morning, Avid. Good evening, I meant. I'm doing good. Maybe we sweep London low and then push up. Let's see. Let's see, but I like how price did a little bit a drop at around 830 and still hold above. But now that price swept London low, I don't know. I know many people like this for reversal, but for me it's just another lower low. But it's important to notice that price took London low and there's a high chance that we could reverse here. But for me it just show a little bit of weakness. That was aggressive. Yeah, let's see how this 5-minute candle closes. I took fast short. Beautiful. Yeah, I think at the opening it will always be fast, either short or long. If you enter, it will be fast short or fast long. 930 is crazy. That's too much aggressive selling for me. Yeah. Yes, still respecting London low, but I think it's just matter of time. Look how this 5 minutes has been trading the whole 5 minute on its low. That was a nice catch, Avi. How many points did you get? Price dropped about 100 points in 5 minutes. On the 15 minutes, it seems every time we get a drop over 80, the next candle is a buyback. I see what you mean. ES still above London low. I entered there with the first presenter fair value gap idea. There is another setup for sure, but not enough confirmation. Let's see how price reacts to the first percent fair value gap. ES respected London low and it's about to take high of day. Yeah, ES took high of day. Let's see. I'm looking for shorts around here, even though it looks like price is reversing. I would like to see ES fail high of day and NQ finding resistance at the first percent fair value gap. Price is moving a lot. So I could have entered here with the market order. I decided to enter on a limit on a little bit of push high. Let's see if it doesn't go without me. This is the first time I tried to do this and it will probably go without me. If we take low of day, then I would not enter. Every time I try to do something new like that, that's it. took another good shot. Short. You are on point today. Awesome. This exactly. Okay, I'm out of this. Let's see inside macro if I can find a setup. But yeah. This candle closed close to its low. I wanted to enter around this inverse. Then I decided that I didn't want to risk 1 point more, and then I wanted to enter with a limit order, just to avoid, in case this trade reverse against me, I was trying to avoid losing $2 more or $3 more. That's the kind of things that I should avoid, because that's dumb stuff. But well, other than that, let's see if I can find a good setup inside macro. Yeah, I'm not missing. That's good at it. When in days like this, yeah, it's good to be very fast. Not being scared because, let's say, yesterday we had a bad day or something like that. Because days like this requires like thinking quick, just like you have done with the past 2 trades. Price did exactly what I wanted. Yeah, it found resistance on the first percentile for value gap on NQ, and it did a false breakout above half day on ES. I think the other trade on the other account already. Oh yeah, it took target already. It took profit already. That's good. I think this is the first 1-to-1 trade I do with the first percentile for value gap idea. Because it was only because it was only 2 lots, I had to exit. I didn't want to exit 50% and then left the other 50. You are live on another platform. Yes, I'm live on YouTube as well. That's why I started on YouTube, because the main reason I started to do this is because I wanted to have a record, a place where I can go back and see how I was doing before. So yeah, everything is on YouTube. Every live stream, it's saved on YouTube. You look at the chart on YouTube. Yeah, I'll do. But if you comment on that chart, you will be the first person doing so. But yes, I have the chart here as well. Okay, I'll see you there. Hey, good morning, Toki. How's it going? Do you catch longs? No, I haven't done any trade. Not yet. Are you live on YouTube? Yes, I'm live on YouTube as well. Usually YouTube doesn't have that much of people. What do you I trade NQ. I see you on YouTube, Tuki. Thank you for joining there as well. NQ and ES are doing completely different things. ES took high of day. ES took high of day and NQ fall below of it. And now NQ took low of day and ES is doing higher lows. Do you like Gamboa? What does that mean, Tuki? I don't know what are you trying to say. Do you like Gamboa? Yes. I don't understand. What does that mean, but I'll go with yes. Are you in shorts now? No, I'm flat. Nothing as of now. ES just did a higher low. NQ did a very strong up close candle in the 5-minute, and it's reversing this last inverse. So I would like to see more information. Maybe you can do modeling. Maybe. We'll never know. Nothing as of now, just waiting. What platform are you using? The white charts, it's NinjaTrader. And then the charts that appears when you turn your phone horizontal is ThinkOrSwim. Another short opportunity of it. Yeah, I keep seeing this as a pullback and not as a reversal, even though things are not ideal because ES still holding above. But yes, I agree with you. Let's see. Thank you. I'm trying to learn using NinjaTrader. At the beginning, it was kind of not complicated, but yeah, it was different than any other platform. I don't know why. It's a little bit, I don't know, it's rustic, it's a word, but there is not much to do on it. So I only execute on NinjaTrader. All the charting, the draws, and all of that, I'll do it on ThinkOrSwim. Good to know. Yeah. One thing that I like, well, not that I like, but it's I'm glad they use it, is the ATM strategy, because if you don't use it, then you have to manually put the stop loss and the target. But yeah, look into the ATM strategy. It's not a nice strategy. It's just a way for you to enter on a trade and your stop loss is already placed wherever you want. That it's very easy on TradingView, but here you have to set it up. Give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. I'm back. Again, ES taking high of day, and look at the 5-minute on NQ. This is the last minute of this 5-minute, and it's closing close to its high. Little bit, just a little wick above that 5-minute. So let's see. Another reversal inside macro. Yes, even took yesterday high. Avi, do you take that short or you wait? everyone that enter above the strong 5-minute candle, the next candle closing profit. So let's see. We have a similar scenario. We have ES took yesterday high, and now NQ could be finding resistance at the first presented for value gap. This candle high is 700. And this one is candle low is 99.5, half a point. That's it. I enter shorts over there. Added one more. I shouldn't have added one there. Well, I'm going to exit one here because I shouldn't. This is this. It's a loss. It's going to be a bigger loss, and I could be entering a lot of this pullback. Let's see. What broker do you have? It's TradingView. I trade Profim, and the broker they use is TradingView. No problem, Nasur. Let's see if this gives me the chance to exit one contract. I should have only entered with one and then add one after price go against me around 30 points. For some reason, I thought this was 27 points, my entries and my stop loss, but yeah. And now this is going against me immediately after. It's like my entry, it's what this leg was waiting for. Let's see. Hey, how's it going, man? It's going to your TP. After I enter it, immediately reverse. That's the main pattern I'm seeing. I made a mistake and enter with 2 contracts. Every mistake I make, it always go. Mistake doesn't have it easy with me. As soon as I made a mistake, it go against me. That's why I try to avoid mistake as much as possible. That's why I'm trying also to get out of 1 contract here. See if I can exit there at least at break even. That's it. But it's looking like I entered right at the low of this pullback. It looks like price is reversing and this was just a pullback. That's it. Even though I made a mistake that I entered with 2 contracts, I still would have entered with 1 contract. So such a good trade. That's it. Risk to reward 1 to 0.05. No, I'm trying to exit on that because I shouldn't have entered with 2 contracts. That's why I'm trying to exit 1 contract. But the risk to reward, it's 1 to 1. Oh, you can see it. Look. The smart thing to do here is exit 1 contract no matter if I'm losing. It's better to lose $20 in that contract than the whole thing. But yeah, just like any other person, I want to lose because of a mistake. But it will be something to take a look at it. It's red. Say. You did great. Good people, bro. You look like Slobber Malloy. I don't know who's that. So I got out of that trade. So now if it's a loss, then it wouldn't be that big of the deal. It's a Russian rapper. Yeah, I see it here. Well, he has a lot of hurt. Another thing I could do here is move my stop loss here and then add as many contracts as I want to make this a 1-to-1, but we are just in the middle of nowhere. 1026. I feel this could easily take this swing high and work, and I don't want to do that, because then if we take this swing high and then it end up working, it's my fault because I modified the trade. Look how weak NQ is, and ES is holding at high of day. It's not ideal, but if you ask me, I'd rather see NQ taking low of day. If I'm in short, I'd rather see NQ taking low of day and ES holding above than the other way around. So this trade worked. The only thing I didn't like is how as soon as I entered, we see the first pullback. But other than that, it was a nice trade. This is just my first trade of the day with this account. It was a win. That means that I could probably take 2 more trades. Yes, man, you're profitable. I think you got to see my first winning trade after 10 trades. It's not bad. Why did you not short from first percent? I think because I saw price way too strong. It's easy to say it now, to call it now. Yes, I like how ES was. I like how ES took yesterday high, and then NQ could find potentially resistant at first percent of fair value gap, but I wanted to see actually price reacting. I wanted to see sellers. But yes, it was a good opportunity in this case. I usually not, but I like to see macros price going in the direction of the trend. So when I see a reversal, it's difficult to read it for me, because I don't know if you have noticed the 10 a.m. reversal. Many times I'm not able to identify reversal. Every time price is going in one way, then anything we do, for me, it's a pullback, and that's what I have been struggling with. So that's why I didn't take it on the first percentile for value gap. I wanted to see actually price finding resistance. Hello, how is it going as well? I saw the Russian rapper. Yeah. Yeah, trading reversal never worked. At least not for me. Yeah. Did you take another trade? Yeah. Just, I think you can see it in the white chart. It was a short as well. Nice one. Yeah. The only thing is that for some reason I thought my stop loss was 20 points away and it was 40. So I, by mistake, entered with 2 contracts. And as soon as I entered, you can see how price immediately went against me. And I was thinking, wow, I made a mistake. And it looks like I entered at the low of this pullback and then price is reversing. Let's see if I can exit one of the contract, at least a break even. I got that chance, but it was because the trade was working. Thank you, Abid. Why do you trade 1-to-1 ratio? Because as you know, I'm not profitable, and I think if I go for 1-to-1, even if I think the trade could be a 4-to-1, I will be able to find more consistency. Because if the trade's going to be a 4-to-1, it has to pass for 1-to-1. If it's going to be a 3-to-1, it has to pass for 1-to-1. And I know I will probably, because of the way I trade, there's a chance that if I do like 4-to-1 or something like that, I could be profitable. But like I always say, it's right now, it makes no sense for me to look to be profitable if I don't really have like a real plan, real edge. So right now what I'm doing is just doing the 1-to-1, and then in the journal I'll figure it out if most of my trade go for a 3-to-1, 2-to-1. Like if later in 2 months, 3 months, instead of doing 1-to-1, I can do like 3-to-1, something like that. But as of now, I think it's a good idea to do 1-to-1, at least to find consistency. I don't know. What do you think about that? One-to-one is not effective. I guess if not, I will find out. I think I just need to find consistency doing one thing, and then I'll be able to actually see what works for me, because the worst thing is jumping from one thing to another. Like if I want to do a 2-to-1, then only 2-to-1. But if I want to do 1-to-1, then if I do that and I am able to journal that, then I think I'll find good information there. So bro, how's it going, Nico? Why don't you trade 10 a.m. silver bullet? I have not. Honestly, I don't know what that is. I know it's an ICT model, but I don't know what that means. Reversal. I decided not, before doing the live stream, I was trading as well. And I have some information, and the main thing is that reversals for me, I would say like 80% of my trades were 80% of my losing trades were reversals. So I decided, you know what, I'll take it out. If I see it works, then I'll take note, and then at some point maybe I'll be able to trade reversal. But as of now, I'd rather avoid it and just focus on with trend trades and see. And I think it's better for me. It's like avoiding another loss. It's like, why don't I trade London session or Asia session? It's just I don't. I have tried, like, not many times, but I have tried. Every time I have tried it, it's losing guarantee. I know here I'm also losing, but I'd rather take information of only this session, New York opening, and then it's not too much work. It's something that I can at some point master. Do you back test? I have done back testing, but I don't back test every weekend. There's one strategy that I do with the first presenter for value gap that I needed to back test to see, and I see it works. It has a 60% win rate. The only thing is that I know where my stop loss is going to be. I know where my target should be, and usually my target is 0.5. But many times price continue for 4-to-1, 3-to-1. So I have to learn. Yeah, I have to learn where to place the actual targets, and that strategy could work because a 60% win rate with a 0.5-to-1 trade risk and reward, it doesn't work. So I have to. That's one of the strategy that I backtest. It's something that I find out. I saw that it was working 1 week, and then I realized, let me go back and see how many times this has worked. Your older blocks that area, brother. Your older blocks that area. What are you trying to say? What's the course? Trading low time frame order flow is probably the hardest way to trade. I agree, but sometimes I try to zoom out and try to do the same setups that I see on the lower time frame, and sometimes they works, but also I'm not consistent doing that. But I always hear that lower time frame order flow, it's harder than higher time frame. But lots of orders liquidity build up for manipulation leg, then distribution on the upside. See, if we do a leg up here, I know many of you are waiting on a reversal. I would do a losing trade because I will still go for more downside. But I need to do that because I need that to see, like on the record, to see what's working and what's not. STDV, what does that mean, STDV? You trade and you don't know what STDV is? Yeah, I don't know what that is. I have to learn a lot. Yeah. Standard deviation. Bro, Toby is not here today. You guys usually join very late. Probably, yeah, around now. What's a course? The thing about standard deviation is I have never understood it, because what I know by standard deviation in math, it's not what people refers to in trading. Standard deviation in trading, it's a measure and move. And I don't know why people call it standard deviation. I tried to look why they call it standard deviation, and I couldn't find a real answer. It's just a term traders use, but it's standard deviation is not a measure and move. But yeah, I have to look at it, into it. You never find it for free. It's a fit. Especially on how to use it. I see. You as well, brother. Thank you for passing by. Give me 1 second, I'll be right back. Hey Ben, hey Kenny, how's it going? How's your day so far? I have done only one trade. It worked. It was a short at around 10:20. How about you? Not too bad. Love gold price action on London session. Nice. Do you switch completely to gold or just trading gold now because it's working better for you now? Have you been able to pass your challenges? I had, when I started live streaming, I had 3 challenge accounts and I couldn't. I spent 14 days trying to pass them and I couldn't pass them. I blow up them. And then I decided to go with instant funding with 35. So I just trade how I think I should with the risk I think I could allow myself, and not trying to pass those challenge account, trying to hit big target and things like that. I just think I was doing, instead of focusing on trading, I was focusing on passing that account just to start really trading when I have the express account. So I decided to take that out of the way, and now they reset and I happened to pass one of them, but it was in the afternoon. Like, I only focus in the morning with this, with the instant under with 35. Give Top Step a try. They have a lockout method that will help you overcome. I have tried Top Step. I love Top Step. I like them. That was my first prop firm, but like I said, I wanted to try an instant funded, and they don't have that. And also the investment with my funded futures, it's lower, half a price. I just did a request payout of 100k account for 1,700. That's very nice. I know they won't deny that. That's why I like them. They're very clear. But as of right now, I'm looking for way that I could invest less. And my funded futures, I only invest $100 and I can pass or try to pass when I can. But I'm trying not to do the challenge account anymore and go with the instant funded. They have a lookout. But I'm trying to do, I have been very consistent with the manual lookout myself. I allow myself 3 trades a day, and if I do 2 consecutive losses, I'm out. And I have been able to do that for this past 2 weeks. I don't know if I say, but congratulations on your payout, Kenny. That's dope. That's really nice. I just said thanks. Hopefully you'll become funded as well. It takes a lot of time. I know it will. It will take time, yeah. The only thing it takes, it's building a buffer. Once you get that buffer, you are protected. It's easy to get payout left and right. Yeah, I get at some point you feel like it's easier to get a payout. I'm aiming for that point. I never withdrew my first payout after getting out of the 2000. Yeah. Because then you wouldn't have that much room to lose, right? That's what you're trying to say. We need to go above that buffer. Yeah. If you are risking 500 on a trade, you have 1/4 of the chance to blow it in one day. Let me see. ES just took CPI news low. I think that was CPI, yes. And Q also took a previous day low. Let's see what kind of reaction do we get here. On the 950 macro, we got a reversal, which is not ideal for me. Let's see if here we can get a continuation with the trend instead of another reversal. Full ports long. I don't like to trade reversal. If price is reversing here, then I will miss this trade. Forks for Freedom. How's it going, brother? I remember you. How's your loan treating you? It sounds like he wanted us to feel his shorts. Wow. We're about to take another previous day low on NQ. I have that previous day low at 530. Very weak close on the 15-minute. And that hourly candle also should be very weak. Yes, very weak candle in the 1 hour. I don't take any trading until I get confirmation on low day. Yes, correct. Still looks bearish. Yeah. The only thing I don't like here is that I couldn't get any entry. Very aggressive. Don't say you wish you couldn't get in. Just wait until you have a conviction where it's going. Yeah, I agree with you. It didn't provide any entry for me. I never told myself I wish I could have gone long shorts. Yeah. The only thing I was saying that prices look very bearish and it didn't provide any entry. But yeah, no. 925. I'm waiting for 925. What do you mean 925? What do you trade? Supply and demand. I trade price action. I don't know how to identify supply and demand. I think it's the last up close candle. Like this is a supply zone, I think, but it's also, it has the same meaning on price action. It's just another up close candle, which I don't want on a healthy downtrend. I don't want price to go above that up close candle. So it's everything is the same. What do you mean? I don't know what you're referring to. What do I mean by price action? It's just candles and levels and imbalances. But I was trying to say that it probably means the same. Where you see a supply, I see an up close candle, which I don't want price to go above that, and same thing, you don't want price to go above that supply. I was trying to say it's the same thing. It's just different name for the same. As long as I am able to recognize what price could do, or yeah, could do, then we should do both fine. For MNQ, looking to get into the 490 level. I see. Are you currently on ES on NQ? I'm on NQ. The white chart, it's micro NQ, MNQ. I haven't done a trade on ES. I'm trying to learn when, let's say I want to go short and then go short with the weakest one. If ES is weaker than NQ and I think price is going down, I'm trying to learn how to switch faster to ES and then trade shorts on ES. But as of now, I haven't done it. And on a day like this, I would go with NQ. NQ is way weaker than ES. Why are you looking for 490? On my chart on the 5 minute, it looks like a reverse. So if you want to get in for loans now, you could take 10 points. I would not get in here for loans. No matter how, if it looks for me like a reversal, I will stay out, but not take the reversal trade. Let's see how it plays out. I haven't been on a trade since London. Let's see. First time, price took previous 5 minutes, and it's not having, it wasn't having a nice reaction. And if we invalidate this fair value gap, then I'll enter there for you. Scalp. Let's see. Your longs, Kenny, are only 5 points away from target. Let's see how this 5 minute candle closes. Macro just ended, so I will not take the short. I wanted to see a fast reaction, but price still holding above that fair value gap. It's not an A+ setup either, so that's it. Price is a little bit balanced now. I truly don't know if that's positive for buyers or positive for sellers, or positive for longs or positive for bearish. And I think when I don't know, it's better to sit and watch. Well, it looks like I'm on a position out of nowhere. I don't know what position is that. Look at that, how much I'm losing. Look at that. Out of nowhere. What is that? It looks like, I don't know why that happened. When price exit here, it should have, it entered with another, with a long. No, this is the copy trade account, so I don't touch this account. I guess this is also part of the game. I close it right there. It is what it is. It makes no sense to entertain that. So you hit your target, Kenny, 60. Nice scalp. Yeah, it was a good play, but risky trading. I didn't say that trade, but it was worth the try if you wanted to stop at it. No, me, I wouldn't enter on a reversal. Not after all this weakness. I'm trying to avoid reversal at all costs. And when I enter on a reversal, for me, it was looking like it was just a pullback. But yeah, I'm trying to avoid reversals. It looks like only one trade today. Only one opportunity. All right, thank you, Kenny. Thank you for passing by. Yeah, let's see. I will probably close it at around 11:30. Good morning, Farton. How's it going? Holding. I have done only one trade today. It was a short. It worked. I'm glad to keep it up. Yeah. Appreciate it, brother. All right, Pandan. Thank you for passing by, brother. You as well. Have a good one. That issue on the My Funded Future copy account, it messed up the whole thing. It's just being unprofitable, and yet these things happen. It's very difficult because it always happened against me most of the time. It was a long, of course. It wouldn't be a short. I think the next level, it's just being okay with that. It's understanding it is what it is, but it's very unfortunate. Es brutal, gracias por los likes, brother. Cada vez que te une veo ahí que me das una pila de likes. Gracias, brother. That's it. And I think I'm going. Didn't want to end it here because of what happened on with my funded futures account. Now I wanted to make another trade so that account don't end up on red. But it is. I don't want that to draw me into unnecessary trades. It is what it is. I think good thing is it wasn't my fault. It's because if it were my fault, then it would be hard to deal with. But gracias a usted por compartir su conocimiento. Gracias, brother. But I usually am done at this time, and that's it. This, even though this might be a pullback on the 5 minute, it's not the kind of pullback that I would like to see to enter for shorts. So, and very important is that it's very late. So I think I'm going to end it here. Only one trade. I did actually the other one with the first percent fair value gap, but that one it's just a test. So that one worked as well, but I don't want to count that in the day. So only one trade. It was a nice trade. Not a bad trade. I like it. See how after I enter how much price moved in my favor. That's something that I could take a look at it and then see how many of my trades keep running on my favor and how many of them reverse after taking my profit, and then I could make something out of it. But as of now, I'm fine that it just kept running on my favor. My trade was a 1-to-1 and it worked really good. So that's it. I was mentioning the mistake on my funded future. It's just instead of taking profit, it took profit and entered with another one long. That's the thing. It is never in my favor, but it wasn't my mistake. It is what it is. We should move on that. But that was it. It was a nice day. It wasn't that bad. In the afternoon, I will be doing the small recap. Sometimes there are large people join and we saw talking, but it should be a very short recap, especially if it was only one trade today. But yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Brutal, thank you for watching. Gracias por ver, gracias por los likes. Me agradecido, la verdad. And that's it. Done for the day. Nos vemos en la tarde o nos vemos mañana. Bye bye.